Good morning and welcome to a new video. I'm currently over the border in Germany and I'm standing at Kevelaer train station. It is currently stupid o'clock, so it's 3:45 in the morning. Well, can you classify this as morning? This is in the middle of the night. And there's a new bus connection, which I'm going to ride with. Why am I doing this? I'm currently walking down platform 1 and I'm just going to try and figure out where this bus is going to start, because there's a train station but there's also a small bus station. I don't have a clue where it's going to start, but let's find out. Looky here. I seem to have found the Bushaltestelle, as they would call it in German. The SB46 to Nijmegen Centraal Station, or Nijmegen Central Station. And the timetable board here says the first bus, I don't know if you're able to read this, but I'll try and zoom in. But the first bus that drives towards Nijmegen is the one from 4:15. I tried booking a ticket in advance, but the DB Navigator, which is the app that the German public transport uses, just wouldn't let me book anything. It just said that it was impossible. From the plan and from the Haltestelle, or from the bus stop, I can see that it actually exists. Why am I this early at the station? I'm this early at the station because the 4:15, is the actual first ever bus to start on this route. I'm this clinically insane that I like to go with the first bus that drives on our new route. Am I insane, or are these Germans insane for having a bus at 4:15 in the morning? I don't know. Things that I'm wondering about is what bus does drive on it, which company is the one that's responsible for operating this route, how does the route go, because on the DB Navigator you can see how the bus drives, but it's pretty much only straight lines. The actual precise route is pretty unfamiliar. Why is this bus going to be driving here? Because from Kevelaer is a big city next to the border with the Netherlands, and this bus drives from here over to Weeze. And Weeze is not so much a big city, it's a big village which has its own airport, and the airport needs to be served by a bus. The other bus that drives here is the 73, which is the airport shuttle. This bus will drive the same route as the airport shuttle, but it will continue on to the city of Nijmegen in the Netherlands. And that's a big one, because it means that this German bus will cross over the border with the Netherlands into the Netherlands to a big station in the Netherlands. And that's a big thing, because this route is designed to be able to go from Nijmegen, so from the Netherlands, to the German airport of Weeze. Now, Weeze is a very popular airport for people that want to go on holidays into either Spain or the north of Africa. If there's a bus that goes from a Dutch city to a German city and to a German airport, I want to be part of that. The thing that I'm just wondering now is, what is this bus driver going to be thinking? What is this bus driver expecting? Is he going to actually expect to see someone standing at the very first stop at 4:15 in the morning from a route that's brand new? I don't think so, so that's going to be funny. I can always appreciate German rail and bus infrastructure, because if you look at here, these are, I think they're pretty new actually. These are cast iron benches with wooden inlays, which is very nice. The metal bands that these signs and this sign here is attached to it are also nice and shiny and new. So the sign is new, and the holder for the timetable is also brand new, which I like. I have not mentioned this yet, but as you can see on the signs that are on this post right here, it says SB46, and the number, I don't know why it's the 46, but I can certainly tell you that the SB stands for Schnellbus, or that would translate to either fast or express bus. The total route time of this is about 1.5 hours, and it only has 12 bus stops that it stops at. So it's pretty quick. It doesn't stop a lot, it just keeps going. Good things. Fast from Nijmegen to the airport and to this train station. We are in the SB46 oder Schnellbus 46. We're heading towards Nijmegen, and we are now currently driving somewhere between Koch and Kranenburg, which is the longer piece of road. Obviously there's no one in this bus because, well, why would you take a bus at 4:15 in the morning? We are heading towards Nijmegen. I had a lot of chat with the driver because, well, I speak German, and we have a lot of common interests, so we're well into the route. We're already more than an hour towards Nijmegen. The total route time is about 90 minutes. A couple of things in the route are a bit difficult because the roads get really narrow, and so it's quite fun being in this bus, and I don't think that we're going to pick up any other passengers because, well, it's the first time this bus drives. It's literally the first bus that left the bus station or the bus stop in Kevelaer, and now we're going to Nijmegen. So my plan for today is to go with this bus to Nijmegen. Then the driver has about 45 to 50 minutes of break time. I'm going to take the 6:40 bus back. So the frequency of this bus is every 2 hours. As the driver told me, is because they're still testing out this route. The reason that this bus drives every 2 hours is just because they don't know exactly how many passengers are going to be using this bus, and they have a little bit of problems with managing people to drive these lines, and there's a bit of a fleet problem because they don't really have enough buses to be able to drive this route hourly. The bus that is on this route is a MAN. I think you can see it right here. MAN, which is a German bus brand. I asked the driver, this bus has about 50,000 kilometers on it, so it's pretty much brand new. It's only been driving around Germany for about half a year. So it's still dark, it's past 6 o'clock, and we have arrived in Nijmegen. So we're still at Nijmegen station. We just got ourselves a coffee. The bus is ready to go. We're taking the 6:40 back to Kevelaer. And that's when we arrive back in Kevelaer and the sun is shining. It's not dark anymore. The 640 bus from Nijmegen has brought us to Kevelaer again, so now it's about 8:15. That was the actual first bus that drove from this route. It's a very nice route. It's planned a bit tight. The only little thing which was a bit of a letdown was that the ticketing machines in the bus didn't work, so I didn't get a ticket. The driver told me that he would be back at 12:10, so I'll come back later in the day and get a ticket, because since it's the first day, I really want to get a ticket from the current day. So it's good for my collection. Well, that was the SB46 from Kevelaer to Nijmegen. This is pretty much the shenanigans and the stuff that I do for my YouTube channel, and I really hope to do a lot of more stuff like this. The more crazy, the better. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, if you like my shenanigans, then please leave a thumbs up, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.